Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more Clint Eastwood. We are continuing the Dirty Harry series. I watched Dirty Harry on my channel about a month ago now, maybe a little bit less than a month ago, and now I am getting into Magnum Force, which I'm pretty sure is the second movie of the Dirty Harry series. Now, I really enjoyed the first Dirty Harry. I really liked the villain of it. I think his name was Scorpion or Scorpio or something like that. I thought he was super cool. So I'm hoping we have a really cool antagonist in this movie as well. Also, Clint Eastwood as Dirty Harry was exactly what I expected Clint Eastwood to be. He filled that niche absolutely perfectly, and I want him to be the exact same. I'm at my home and not my dorm, so no color changing light today, unfortunately, but I do have my puppy here. She is fast asleep. Hopefully she will watch the whole of Magnum Force with us today. And if you would like to check out more of my reactions, you can head over to my Patreon for uncut reactions to many of the movies I have on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my movies that come out 1 week early. Thank you so much for checking out. Let's get back to the video. Let's get into this thing. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what the plot of this movie is about. I'm just expecting Clint Eastwood to be cool, to be pretty silent throughout the movie, and for this movie to just kind of be a little grungy and a little epic at the same time. So anyways, I hope you enjoy my reaction to Magnum Force. The music is already amazing. Well, this is so groovy. Do you think Clint Eastwood just stood there with a gun for like 2 minutes? I'm just imagining what he's doing off screen right now. Oh, fire it. Come on, man. Oh, not at me. Not at me.
This is a 44 Magnum, the most powerful.
Oh, yes, it is.
Do you feel lucky?
Do you? Well, do ya, punk?
It's funny. This whole thing is an arbitrary attack on a legitimate businessman.
I think he killed him.
Before, it'll probably happen again. I have no more comments.
Wow, this has been some big case. Oh god.
I spent too goddamn much time worrying about the rights of killers on the street. Enrique, you're a killer!
I think he's a killer. I believe he's a killer. I don't know anything about what's happening, but I believe he's a killer. Now there's people protesting that he's guilty and people protesting that he's not guilty. It's gonna be fistfights on the streets for years after this. Up your Ricka.
This afternoon, a free man had touched off a wild mob-like demonstration.
So he probably did it, it's just they had admissible evidence. That has to be Clint Eastwood, right? The leather jacket and stuff, it has to be. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe this is a killer. Maybe Ricka isn't the villain. Maybe the guy killing Ricka is the villain. Yeah, that's not Clint. You know, I thought it was Clint Eastwood when I saw the leather jacket, but the helmet? Like, Clint Eastwood would never wear those types of goofy helmets.
Well, we'll take care of this guy. You fellas, just take it easy, huh?
No, honestly, I think these guys are all dead. I am so on edge right now. There's some great shots in this movie already. Oh! What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? They're all dead. Why do you have to do all that license thing? Why can't he just shoot them straight away? So the villain of this movie is someone pretending to be a cop. That's kind of cool. Maybe he even is a cop. He could be registered as a cop. That would be a good cover too. And there's our guy, Clint of the East. Do you think there's a Clint Westwood who lives in the West? Oh, I'm so funny.
Who do you think did this, Briggs?
He's just like, no.
Oh, you're a good man, Lieutenant. A good man always knows his limitations.
Me, I'm a bad man. I have no limitations.
Where'd you get?
Well, it looks like they were killed with a Magnum.
Oh, I was about to say. I was going to say that. I should have predicted it before they said it.
In broad daylight at close range, huh? Must have looked like ripe melons.
Operation Supervisor, Mr.
He get away with it though because he's a cop.
Use white courtesy telephone.
Must be trouble. That's the airport code name for trouble.
Oh, really? I didn't know there were code names like that. That's interesting. I thought that guy with the big beige hat was suspicious for some reason.
I'm sorry you'll have to leave.
I'm sorry you'll have to leave.
We've got 2 frantic hijackers on our New York flight.
Hijackers, oh man.
I could call the FBI? Yes, they're on their way here right now. But
Also, someone said, how do they get through security? I'm pretty sure security was pretty lax back whenever this was made, what, the 80s? I didn't even register. He's gonna be the pilot.
Good afternoon. You take your goddamn time about it. Hey, close that door! Alright, what's the name?
Dude, these punks are so dead. And this is taking a very similar route as the last movie where it's just other things and then the main plot will just kind of keep coming in every now and then.
You wanna put us in takeoff position?
They're like, well, we don't know how to fly. Look at the staff, you know, like the stewardesses and stuff like that. They're so brave. They're always so brave. In real life situations as well.
Alright, I'll take it.
But he does not know how to fly a plane. There's no way he actually gets it off the ground. It's just bouncing.
I know this may sound silly, but can you fly? Nope.
Oh wow, he applied the brakes. Make sure he doesn't move. How did you miss? It was a straight line shot. That was so cool.
What are you doing here, Lieutenant?
He's having an existential crisis. What am I doing here? What are we all doing here?
Harry, you crazy son of a bitch. I could have killed you.
Yeah, I noticed that.
What if he's a murderer?
I know you 10 years already, ever since I first come out here. You realize that? You don't look older to me. Do I look older to you?
Yeah, 10 years older, maybe even 20, you know, you haven't aged that well.
DA's office will crucify him one way or another. A hood can kill a cop. But let a cop kill a hood? Am I right?
Yeah, but cops have rules, you know what I mean? That you're supposed to follow.
I know you 10 years. I'm gonna tell you something between you and me. I'll never retire. Never.
I kind of think that guy's the killer at the moment, you know what I mean?
That's the only way to go. Am I right?
He's a very rash cop. Those white helmets.
Don't you have regular times for this?
Well, you shouldn't be on the street these days if you can't shoot well.
Fair enough.
Time I get this place alone.
We'll leave if you'd like the range to yourself.
We want to watch you. Wow. Wow. He made literally a circle and then put one right in the middle.
Don't drop it.
Oh, he's gonna recoil so bad. Hey, not bad. Not bad at all. One bad shot, that's it. The shot still would kill though.
Tell me, where'd you learn to shoot? Not around here.
Oh, no, sir, no. Airborne Rangers. Special Forces.
Maybe you're the killer.
You sure show a sense of style. Sweet as it?
Yes, sir.
When I get back on homicide, I hope you boys will come see me.
Good.
Oh, we got some new characters. What if they're all the killers? I'm just gonna be making predictions this whole movie. I love making predictions about killers in movies. Like who they are and stuff, you know what I mean? This is him. Who is this guy? I think it's the old guy, but it could be the young one as well. One of the young ones. I'm trying to keep all the details in my mind. Leather jacket, leather gloves, dirty boots. All of you people are about to be mowed down. That guy ran into the window and then died. If you dove to the bottom of the pool during this, would you live? I feel like you would.
That's all I have to say at this time. Lieutenant, what does that mean, Lieutenant?
It doesn't really feel like this guy has an agenda, or maybe those people are like criminals. That was a criminal's pool or something like that, you know what I mean?
Say goodnight to Harry and off to bed.
Good night.
Good night. Wanted to see the kids, and then he started playing a little Russian roulette with his revolver.
What?
Do you know that he was living in North Beach with some nude dancer? Oh, well, I'm glad I'm over that one.
Yeah, he just sounds like a bad cookie.
Are you sure? Because, well, it's a little difficult.
You gonna ask him to kiss you or something?
Well, I'm just wondering why you've never made a pass at me.
Because we're friends.
God damn it.
They ruined your smooth moment.
That's it, right?
Have to go.
Good night, Harry.
Wow, Zooey Mama. This is a very interesting store. They're just selling like everything.
Doesn't look much like a paying customer, does he? Car parked out in front.
Yeah, he looks so suspicious. Oh, it's game time. Oh, it's leave time. One or the other. Oh, no. He was just a scout. Oh, that's sneaky.
Suck it. Suck it.
Are you serious?
Right here is where I kill me a nigger.
Yeah, you deserve to die.
Get on your knees.
Oh, I love this guy. Not moving man. Oh, and then they shoot him. They shoot him over the top. Nice, nice.
Drop it!
Oh, come on. Shoot him. That was really cool. That was very creative.
I'll tell you something. The rest of you could shoot like them. I wouldn't care if the whole damn department was queer.
This cop.
1,000 O'Farrell.
Oh, you're about to die, woman. Why would you count money like that? Like, why would you count so much money just in the open and then do that?
1,000 O'Farrell.
See, you're just asking someone to rob you if you do this. Oh, God.
Sit down. I was just on my way to see you.
Oh, okay.
See? It's all here. All I got.
It's a lot of money.
Damn right I know you. Let's see how much more there is in the titty bag.
He just knew.
I was gonna give it all to you today, but you didn't give me a chance.
Chance? Bitch, you had your chance. I was...
He just took all of her money. Oh, God. Oh, God. Is she dead? She looks very dead to me. This is so interesting. So yeah, maybe this cop just kills criminals or people who should die, but that's still not police work, you know what I mean? Dude, in the middle of nowhere as well. Can't believe we still haven't seen their face yet. I want to know who this is so bad. And the actual police force haven't detected that this is like a similarity between all these murders.
You know who I am?
I'll still have to see your license and registration, sir.
Okay, he's a little bit older.
I'm coming across the bridge.
I think he's that old guy. Oh my days. That was a great shot. Alright, that's a very similar shot to the woman in the car.
What does a girl have to do to go to bed with you?
Okay, Sonny, a little forward there. Oh man. Traffic accident, right? Is it the girl? Is it Sunny? I'm here to make your rainy days sunny again. That should be her pickup line.
Well, put your pants back on, Callahan, and come down to the city morgue as fast as you can.
More? Not where I want to be right now.
Not anymore, Callahan. You and your partner are back on homicide.
Oh, I wanted to see him tell the ladies to leave.
Narcotics and prostitution. Cream in the bottle, Callahan. Someone's trying to put the courts out of business.
So far you've seen.
Yeah, okay, so they are all criminals.
But if you ever lean on a line, so help me, I'll flop you lower than whale shit.
Speaking of whale shit, what have you turned up, Briggs?
In these cases, there's always an officer right on top of the crime. But nobody's ever seen a thing.
But what if he is an officer?
Through ballistics. We're never going to see those guns. It was too professional. You're wasting your time.
Well, it takes me time, Briggs.
What if it was Sweet? I'm thinking it's either Sweet or that old guy who pulled out of the parking lot that we saw earlier, who was like a little bit of a menace, you know? But I think that guy might be a red herring. Oh, hello.
You're my first to come.
Guess that'll be two firsts tonight, won't it?
You're my first woman ever.
Hollow points. Fired point blank, you know. We were lucky to get these two. I found them in the pimp's car.
57 Magnum, huh?
It's definitely what's his face. It's definitely the young guy who could shoot the Magnum really well.
Possible the man was dead with the first shot. The others were thrown in just for good measure.
I'm connecting them because I think he was faking that last shot, you know what I mean? But the guy looked old. I don't know. I think it's a young guy though.
Get to a traffic cop.
Yeah. And from what we have, it figures out somebody to be impersonating a police.
And a traffic cop? It has to be the young guy, right? But now this guy could be a red herring. I don't know.
Indicted for murder 23 times. No convictions.
Wow. He's a lucky man.
I'm not asking you to follow him, Inspector. For the last goddamn time, I'm telling you. Next.
Yeah, but this is just... He's not the person. Palancio. Do you think Clint Eastwood's gonna see Palancio getting shot? The music is so good in this movie as well.
Cross the bridge is out of our jurisdiction.
Yeah.
He knows. Smart. That's actually smart.
Yeah, I see fine. I just wanted to know whether you knew where San Quentin was. And you do, don't you?
You always gotta do things your way, don't you?
Yeah, he does. It's what makes it entertaining.
That son of a bitch, Guzman. He hasn't gone out for almost 24 hours now.
He's probably dead. Oh. That's not a good sign. You absolute loser! He's running away from the crime as well.
There he is.
He's not dead yet, but he's about to be.
Stuff's worth $900 an ounce. You better not spill it.
Who the heck are these people? You're all gonna die. What, this guy Desmond, I think, lives at the top of the building, and this cop is walking up steps. That's incredible. I'm thinking it's a young guy. More and more. Climbing up the steps. I don't think an old guy could climb up that many steps. These shots are so good. Concealing just enough so you have no idea who it is.
Oh no! 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 No, please, no!
Oh god.
Frank?
Oh, dude, she catapulted down. Oh, what the heck? She flopped like a rag doll. No, you're gonna get caught, buddy. The police are gonna show up. Oh, what? No witnesses. Oh, no!
Please, folks, there's been a little trouble here now.
You're the killer.
Back. Please, ma'am.
You're the killer. Dude, the cover, man. The cover?
Everything seems to be all right, folks.
It's one of the young guys.
Please, sir, stand back.
I don't remember what the young guys look like, but that looks like one of the young guys.
You had to harass him. Now what the hell do you have to say about that? What do I tell Avery? What?
He's not the killer.
That a traffic cop is killing off all the top criminals in the city.
Yeah, it's very possible.
A cop was killed. It was Charlie McCoy.
Charlie McCoy was killed.
The reason I don't bust you into the bag right this minute is I know the two of you were close friends.
So the old guy was the old guy I thought was the killer at the very start of the movie.
If it means anything coming from me, I'm sorry about Charlie. But it's Palancio, believe me.
It's not Palacio.
48 hours, you can pick him up. He's all yours.
How would it be Palacio? Palacio was in the car on the other side of the bridge when this shooting happened. Is he stupid in the head?
That young man to help us with the children.
He's right there.
Well, it was nice of you to come out. You didn't have to do that.
If I'd been there sooner, he might still be alive.
Shut up.
He didn't deserve to get it that way.
I think he actually means this though a little bit. He didn't want to kill him, but he had to. She shot 6 shots, but there were only 5 holes. Where did that other one go? Did one go through the same hole twice? Oh, he missed.
What I can't figure out, Frank, is how the hell that kid Davis got in there first. I mean, you guys were right across.
So Davis is the kid. Not bad at all.
I think the kid beat you, Harry.
It happens.
Harry,
He's getting a little suspicious.
you have your choice in the shoot-off. Bullseye or combat.
Combat. But you would know where everyone is, right, if you watched it? Not bad, not bad, not bad. Yeah, but Harry knows where everything's gonna pop up now, right? Unless they have random ones at different points. Yeah, looks like they have random ones. Oh no. Oh no.
That last one was a good guy.
Not in Harry's books. There's one bad cop.
Yes, sir, but that's all that matters. Mind if I try that one?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, he knows. He knows. Or has a suspicion. A big suspicion. He's intentionally missing. He intentionally missed so we could keep the residue in the bullet and stuff.
Why don't you come home with me? And the wife's a good cook. Have a little dinner with us.
I would love that. Thank you so much.
We got our search warrants and multiple charges. We're going to make
It's
a
not
citywide
him.
raid tomorrow morning.
Stop thinking it's him. I love this shot as well. That's what I'm saying. This movie has some really nice shots in it as well. You just wouldn't expect that. But it does. There's a lot of care put into this movie.
I'd like to handle it my own way. By the way, I'd like to have Davis and Sweet as my backup squad.
Davis.
Oh. If nobody gives him a chance. And Davis is the new pistol champion.
Suppose they panic and start shooting.
That's what I want. He wants them with him.
All right. All set?
All set. Take off.
You think it was both of them?
We don't want any foul-ups, right? I'd never walk up to a door with Harry. Too many people don't like him.
All of these police cars for the wrong person. Hello, is someone gonna answer the phone?
What was
Clint warning him?
Did it sound like anybody you know?
No, I couldn't tell.
You're seriously just gonna keep eating after this? Be a little suspicious, you know what I mean? Oh, this would be so stressful.
Warrants for a search of the premises.
Serve him!
Oh my god, he's dead! Oh my god, he's dead! Oh, nice shot. Oh, he's pretty good at this. Oh, he's dead. I don't think tires would stop a bullet. What? Oh. Oh wow, this is a good stunt. These are some cardboard. Oh my days. Oh my days.
Rogers, I don't need to have a doctor display that kind of attitude. Police officer is dead. Sorry.
The other young guy?
It isn't always simple.
People are guilty until proved.
People are guilty until proven.
I'm telling you, they knew we were coming. After 200 arrests, I know the difference.
I honestly thought Clint Eastwood was the one to call.
Eat it.
Maybe this guy tipped them off. Or maybe Davies tipped them off. Davies? You know, the killer tipped them off. He could tip them off? Yeah. If he tipped them off and they would start shooting, then he would have all of the rights to kill them in front of everyone.
Would you be surprised if I told you a bunch of rookie cops were the ones that were doing all the killing?
Not at all.
And what's more important, if I'm right, I'll be sacrificed. I've got to figure out...
Interesting.
Okay, but what happens if they get us both?
Then they win?
Wow. 2 more chess players left, basically.
Hi.
Oh, it's her again.
I was going to the market. How about if I bring back a few beers?
Oh, I would be down. Oh, he's here. Oh, they're all here.
You, of all people, should understand that.
He did kill Scorpio. What? Oh. I mean, she's in the room, right? Unless. I love this, like, bongos and piano, like jazzy piano in the background. Ha! She didn't even notice. Oh no. No. It could be a bomb. It could be a bomb.
And your own goddamn business.
That's my mailbox too. Don't you get smart with me.
Oh, I saw something in there.
Federal offense. I'm calling the police.
I am the police. Oh my god, there is a bomb. There is a bomb. Why didn't the bikers just shoot him in the parking lot? Oh no, this guy's so dead. Yes. Yes, he's smart. No. No, he's not smart. I thought he was gonna answer the phone.
Damn it.
No! That is not good. Oh, he's so dead. Hey, you know what? Next movie, maybe every movie we're gonna have a different partner because they all leave or die. It's so sad. Answer my yeah, punk. I bet they're followed by a biker.
On the freeway.
What? Why?
Freeway.
You're suspicious now too. What if he's helping the rookies?
Lieutenant?
Oh my god. I knew I should be suspicious of him.
3. You always carry 3.
Psych, I lie. I always carry 4.
Thing. History justified the vigilantes. We're no different. Anyone who threatens...
This guy's been watching too much Batman.
You know, when police start becoming their own executioners, where's it gonna end, huh, Briggs?
Yeah. If the police start to become criminals, then you're gonna start to kill police.
Stop executing your neighbor because his dog pisses on your lawn.
Yeah, exactly.
Get off at the next exit.
Oh, the biker. Oh, the biker. Oh, he meant to do that. Grab his gun, grab his gun. Oh, nice. The gun's on the ground. Keep slamming his head. Keep slamming his head. Oh god. That doesn't matter. Just keep going. This is kind of a fun car chase. That's a pretty good shot. Oh, not the Volkswagen, man. That's a cool shot. That's epic, actually. Nice, he's out. He's out. Yeah, run him over. Run him over. Oh my days. Yeah, you deserve that. That definitely wasn't the blonde guy though. The blonde guy's the final boss. Ah, here are the last two idiots. Whoa. Just a big empty room. Okay, so you're gonna wait at the top. It is not a battleship, I now realize. More like a cargo boat or something. I don't know what it is. Is he the guy who's farsighted? Shouldn't be wearing all that leather, dude. It's very loud. Oh god. Why are you wasting your bullets? You didn't see any. Oh, maybe you did. Actually, a little silhouette. I really like these shots. Might be a little hard to see on YouTube though. I apologize for that. Oh my god, he's like a ninja of the night. Oh yes. Oh. Oh. Karate chopping the neck. Steal the motorcycle and leave. Yeah, he's very dead. Oh, oh, what did I say? Take the motorcycle and go. Oh, come on. Why is it not starting? Oh, this is unfair. This is unfair. We're gonna have a motorcycle chase shoot off. Oh! Oh, that was cool. Well, the landing could have been a little bit better. You absolute idiot! You can't be dead like in the water though, come on. There's no way he just died like that. Oh.
Just hold it right there, Callahan.
I can't believe this guy's alive again. Just punch him in the face. Throw the bomb at him. That's good. This guy's about to explode so hardcore.
You just killed 3 police officers, Harry.
Make that 4. Anything to say for yourself? Harry's just watching him drive to his death. When's it gonna happen? Oh, there it goes. That's a strong bomb.
Man's got to know his limitations.
Woohoo! He had a kill line. That's so cool. Man's got to know his limitations. Yep, there we go. That was a really good movie. I actually don't know if I like this one more or less than the first one. I think they're about equal. I think I like this one more in some ways and liked it less in other ways, which I will describe in my review. And that was my reaction to Magnum Force, the second movie in the Dirty Harry series and the 1973 action crime movie starring Clint Eastwood as Dirty Harry himself, Hal Holbrook, David Soul, Felton Perry, Tim Matheson, and Robert Urich, I think. Before we get into this review though, if you did like this video, please remember to like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel a lot. Thank you so much if you do. I really appreciate it. Now, let's get back to the review. I really enjoyed this movie. I think I enjoyed this movie more than the first one, to be honest. I think I enjoyed Magnum Force more than Dirty Harry. There are some things that I didn't like as much in this one than I did in Dirty Harry, but there are some things that I liked in this one more. But overall, if you count everything together, I think I liked Magnum Force a little bit more than Dirty Harry. Not a lot, but a little bit. My dog Huxley also stayed for the entire movie, which means that she liked it a lot. Did you like it, Huxley? Did you like the movie? Yeah, she liked the movie. You can tell the way that she's like sitting there, you know, her head's facing the TV. You can tell that she had quite a good time. I know Huxley's a big like Clint Eastwood fan. Like I know that she really likes him as an actor. So this was a pretty exciting movie for her to watch. Okay, so for the review of this movie, I think I'm gonna get into the reviews first from audiences and critics. Then I'll get into the score, which I thought was pretty good, and then I'll get into the things that I thought were better and worse in this movie compared to Dirty Harry. Some of the things that I really liked about this movie and why I like it more than Dirty Harry, and then also the things that I didn't like as much. So 7.2 out of 10 on IMDb, which is the audience score, and 70% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is the critic score. So it seems like audiences and critics are pretty much in kin when it comes to how much they like this movie. Now I forget what the score for Dirty Harry is, but I'm pretty sure it was something very similar to a 7.2 out of 10 for audience scores. So I'm really glad that it seems like people still enjoyed this movie. I feel like the reviews are a little bit worse in this one than Dirty Harry, but I'm not 100% sure. But I'm glad that people still found enjoyment in this movie because, again, I enjoyed this movie quite a bit. The score for this movie as well was actually really good. I remember really liking the first Dirty Harry's score. I thought that one was really cool. I remember it being like a little bit jazzy and musical mixed with this kind of uneasiness of like the violin tracks and stuff like that. This one was the same, but it was still very jazzy, but instead of that violin-y track, it was almost like this weird piano music, which I love so much. It was very unique. You know, the piano, it felt like the piano player in the background was just kind of pressing random keys, which made me very uncomfortable at times because it was so chaotic and unorganized, if you will. But then the music itself, like during the car chases and stuff, it was like very jazzy and a little bit upbeat, but at the same time like a little bit sleazy at the same time, like, you know, upbeat and sleazy, you mix them together, and with a little bit of like this weird piano and bongos in the background, and you get the score of Magnum Force, which I thought was awesome. It encapsulated the movie, like the sleaziness, but also, I don't really know, shadiness, but also adrenaline moments of the movie. I thought the score did a really good job of just making me feel like I was in the movie a lot more, making me very excited for the movie and scared for the movie at times, you know what I mean? I thought the score was excellent in this film. Okay, so I'm going to start with the nitpicks that I have about this movie first before I get into the things that I really enjoyed about this film. So I think my biggest nitpick of this movie, and the thing that I thought Dirty Harry did way better than Magnum Force, was the villain. Now, as many of you will remember, the villain in Dirty Harry is so much fun. Scorpio is such a cool villain. He's so eccentric. He's so crazy. He does all of these insane things in the movie, and we spend time with him because he is the sole villain. You know what I mean? He is a great villain. He's, I think, what makes Dirty Harry amazing. You know what I mean? Like, I think Dirty Harry without him would have been good still, but I think the villain makes the movie amazing. Now, Magnum Force, I think, because I said this already, I think Magnum Force is better. I think the villains are weaker, and I think they're weaker by quite a few margins. I think the plot is better in this one per se. I think like the way that the movie is paced and stuff is better in Magnum Force, which is why I personally enjoyed it more, because it felt a lot more even. But the villains, I thought, were weaker. Now, the twist was cool. I saw the twist coming, knowing it was the kids. Of course, I had that doubt in my mind a little bit, so it still worked its magic on me. I was like, oh, okay, it is. You know, it was more of like a satisfying, like, okay, it is these kids. You know, they're not a red herring. It isn't the old guy. That old guy was a red herring. By the way, is it red herring or red herring? I'm not sure about that. Please let me know. And I mean, the twist with Holbrook's character, Neil Briggs. I mean, I sort of saw that coming, but I didn't really see that coming at the same time, so I'm going to count it as a twist that was actually unexpected for me. I thought the story was good, but the villains were just, there was nothing I thought that was truly special about them, and there were a lot of them too. There were like 4 of them, 5 if you count Neil Briggs here. And I don't know, I just missed kind of spending time with this psychopathic villain like we did in the first movie. And so I don't know, the villains, while they had an interesting concept behind them, and I thought the plot surrounding them and what they were doing was interesting, the actual character parts of the villain were a lot weaker in this one than they were in the first one. And also the deaths. The final act of this movie was not as satisfying as the final act in Dirty Harry for me, and maybe that's because we had a much more personal connection to the villain of the first one, to Scorpio, and because we had that really cool kill line at the end, which related related right back to the start of Dirty Harry and stuff like that. But in Magnum Force, because I didn't really know who any of these people were that we were killing, any of the villains, any of the antagonists, it just kind of felt almost a little bit like fodder, and it felt like the villains were just kind of dying randomly at times. The bomb was really cool, the karate chop to the neck was really cool, the running over the motorcycle was really cool, but the one that I have an issue with is Davis's death. Davis was the main one of the four, right? We saw him the most. He was definitely the leader of that group of four young cops, young traffic cops who were the killers. His death was so lame. He just fell off of a boat and died in the water. How did he die in the water? I understand that water becomes concrete when you jump from a really high place, like you can die from hitting the water if you jump from high enough, but that boat I don't think was nearly high enough. It was not nearly convincing enough for me to believe that he died from hitting the water. The motorcycle didn't hit him when he hit the water. He just hit the water and died. It's like he was allergic to water or something. I think that was my biggest downside, because I was really looking forward to some big death for Davis, as he was the biggest one, and we had 3 other really cool deaths from the other 3 of that quadruple group, you know what I mean? And then Davis just kind of dies by falling in water. It was just a little bit unsatisfying to me, whilst Dirty Harry was very satisfying as a conclusion. But what I liked more about Magnum Force, I thought the directing was really good. I noticed it a lot more in Magnum Force than I did in Dirty Harry. Not saying Dirty Harry is bad directing. Dirty Harry's directing is also amazing. There are some amazing shots in that movie, but in Magnum Force, I noticed the shots a lot more. It felt like they were taking a little bit more risks with the shots. I loved the directing when the camera was on the motorcycle or on the car. We almost got this like POV experience of being on the motorcycle. There were a lot of cool shots where we use like the mirrors of the cars to see what's happening behind us and stuff. A lot of really nice long takes, again, where the camera would just slowly pan around with Dirty Harry walking there, or slowly, or not even slowly, just like sit there as characters walk to and from frame and stuff. It really just grounds you in the moment. It makes you feel really, really uneasy when the uneasy moments happen, and it just makes you feel like you're part of this police force. You're working with Dirty Harry on this case, and I loved the shots in this movie, the slowness and the methodology, the methodology, the methods. You know what I'm trying to say right now. Like, it felt like there was a method and a reason for every shot, and the slowness really just tugged me like a tug of war rope, tugged me into the movie, and I loved it a lot. I also thought the pacing was a lot better in this movie. As I said, if you watched my Dirty Harry reaction, if you haven't, you can go check it out. But if you watched my Dirty Harry reaction, you know that I thought the pacing was a little weird in that movie. Like, I remember the Coliseum, if you've seen the movie, you know, the fight where Harry gets to Scorpio for the first time in like that football arena or something, and then the camera zooms out really, really far. When I was watching that movie, I thought that was the end of the movie because it was so big and grand and it felt like a climax, and then after that moment it felt like the movie really dragged until we got to the 3rd act climax again. You know, it kind of felt like it was padding for time a little bit. Magnum Force, I never had that feeling. It felt very cohesive throughout the entire thing. The reveals felt very cohesive throughout the entire thing. I never felt like there was a moment that was dragging. I felt like the movie kept ramping and ramping and ramping instead of ramping, climax, and then having to drop all the way back down to 0 and then have to ramp up from 0 again. It just kept ramping and ramping and ramping and ramping and never dropping back down to 0, and that's what I liked about this movie the much. And I think that's why I like this movie a little bit more over the first one, is because just the pacing was better. I thought the storytelling was a little bit better as well with the cops, and I think it's a one that still relates today with those crooked cops. I feel like that is a big topic on hand in today's world, the crooked cop. And I just found this story a little bit more intriguing. I was a little bit more invested in the story, but in terms of villains, I think the first one still has the best villain out of these 2 movies for sure. Besides that though, Clint Eastwood was amazing as Dirty Harry again. I thought he was fantastic. Just the begrudged grittiness of his character, the way he doesn't speak that much, but when he speaks there's so much like assertiveness in his voice, and I was gonna say grogginess, but that's like he just woke up from a nap. Yes, Dirty Harry just waking up for a nap every time he's on screen. But more like grittiness, you know, just like gritty aggressiveness in his voice. I really enjoy him as Dirty Harry. I really enjoy Clint Eastwood as Dirty Harry, and I'm really excited to be getting into more of these movies in the future. So anyways, that is it for my review. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. And yeah, I'm gonna be watching all of these movies, all of the Dirty Harry movies eventually, probably not one for the next month or 2, but keep the lookout for the channel. There will be the next one. I don't even know what the next one is called, but the next one will be watched eventually. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next movie reaction.